Alright, this is a review on LEGO set 8018. It's the AAT from Clone Wars Armored Assault Tank. When it originally came out in 2009, it was cost $50 and it's got 407 pieces. First, we're going to look at the minifigures. There's 7 of them. I'm going to show you 5 first, and then I'll show you the next 2, which are in the tank. Here are your five of the minifigures. You got Yoda. This is the new Yoda. The old Yoda had a belt. This one doesn't. He has a rubber head. You can see his ears bend. And his legs, instead of being like this clone where they bend, they don't bend. They're straight, which means he can't sit down in a seat. He can only stand in it. And here's the clone that came with the set. You take off his helmet. He looks like any other clone. Prototype of Jango Fett. Then you here have 3 rocket launcher battle droids, super battle droids. In 2009, when the set came out, this was the first time these guys came out. They have one normal arm, like a normal super battle droid. Then on the other side, they have a rocket launcher. They're pretty cool. The normal super battle droid just looks like this. This guy didn't come in the set, but you can see he has 2 arms to just shoot. No rocket launching arms. Now, if we scoot these aside, here's the tank itself. It's a pretty nice tank. You can see, pretty intimidating. Spin it around. Alright, so now looking at the weapons first, you have here 2 flick fire missiles. Got them on both sides. See over here too. Now, the bad thing about these flick fire missiles is that whenever you bump them, it bends down. See? So it's now bent like that instead of still straight. And they fall off really easily too. But they do have a wide range of motion, which is pretty neat. You can see the thing they're mounted on spins all the way around. Except for sort of right here where it bumps into the tank itself. So you have your 4 flick fire missiles, and you have your 1 main heavy cannon right here in the front. Pretty neat looking thing. Your cockpit moves 90 degrees. So the cockpit moves 90 degrees, and this moves up almost all the way, almost straight up. So between the 2 of those moving, you got a pretty good range of motion with your main gun here. That's all the firepower it has. It's pretty heavily armored. You can see they got a couple decals here, make it look cooler. And then this is all supposed to be armor, and this is armor. And up top here, this is supposed to be armor, and right here in the front. So I told you earlier there were 2 minifigs that I didn't show you. They're both normal battle droids. The one is in here in the cockpit. You can see he folds in nicely. The cockpit folds right down top. The one complaint I have about this, and it may just be me, but you can see that the cockpit doesn't quite fit down all the way, and it bends slightly forward. So that's there. It's not that big a deal, but it's still kind of annoying. And then right here, you have this other piece of armor. This is a sticker right here. So this folds up, right? Like this. If you look inside, you can see there's your other droid. And the neat part is he can control from the inside, or if you spin it around to the back, and look down here, this slides down, and you can pull it on out. And you have your droid on his speeder here. Pull his head up. So you have your droid on the speeder there, and then he's got, you can see his control panel there. The one thing I don't like about this speeder is you can see this front thing here. On the inside, there's a piece that it hooks into. You see it in the back on the bottom. It's kind of dark. Sorry about the camera quality. But it hooks into there, and occasionally, after 4 or 5 pulling in and outs, that piece right in there will come out, and it's a pain to put it in because you see my finger barely fits into the back, and so it's hard to get it back in, and that's annoying. But all in all, it's a nice set, and the speeder's a nice addition. You can see from the back that's into it. Here on the side, you have 2 gray rods. I'm not sure what they do. They hardly move at all, just a little bit up and down, but that's there. And on the bottom, you can see there's these slider pieces. supposed to make it slide better, like that, and it does, but it catches occasionally. It may just be the rug. On the front, you have this circular shield. It moves up and down. It doesn't do much. You can't pull it out. It doesn't turn. Nothing super awesome happens. But that's all there is to this set, pretty much.